I decided to play a real video game today. I don't do that very much anymore, do I? So, hi. Here's the deal. There's gonna be a Wings of V tournament pretty soon, and so I gotta de-rust at Wings of V. I have an overlay for this game. Boom! Yeah, except it's been so long since I've played this game. I haven't played this game since I got this PVM, apparently. Because I never cropped it out. Alright, so there's that. We gotta open up splits. And we want... this? Is this my 105? Is that my... open layout? V. Okay. Here it is. But now, which one is it though? Is it this one or is it that one? Oh, okay, so one of them is just effed. And then yeah. Okay. Boom. What? Oh. My splits are no longer on the same computer that my gameplay is on. Well, that complicates things slightly. What am I gonna do about that? I need to reach forward and hit a button to split? I guess that's fine. It's this button. That's a little annoying. But, okay, well, whatever. You know, we're gonna have to make it work. Because I have my splits on a different PC than I have my game on. How strange. She's spoken no words. I wonder, Grandma. Are you all right? Oh my gosh. This TV is dying, you guys. I still, like, honestly, you guys don't see anything right here because, you're not supposed to because it's blue now. I actually still see Futaba's hair highlights. Because this TV, in this specific area on the TV that I play on, it is dying. And it's weird. I see scan lines on it, even though it's an LED TV. The mouse moving on it looks kind of bizarre. It's really weird, this monitor that this TV that I use. I'm gonna go back to a monitor pretty soon, probably. Okay. Well. Name that video game. Well. Let's play this video game. I said name that video game. Let's play this video game. How's volume? Good? Good. Okay. I need to actually change some things. Up, down, left, right, jump, shoot, action, menu, respawn. Yes. There we go. Alright, so this is a D-Rust run. It's gonna go poorly. I really don't know how exactly I'm gonna deal with this, this business of having to... You know what? I need to restore my previous save file. I deleted my save file because I heard that it would help frame rate, and then it didn't. But what did help frame rate was turning off Arrow, which I tried a long time ago, but that also destroyed sync. So then I had to enable VSync. Oops. Alright. Whoa, yeah, I don't know. It still seems a little laggy, but it's certainly an improvement. Before it was just all garbage all the time. Whoops. Well, that's gonna be annoying in a second. There it is. Okay. Tank that guy. Alright, here's my little strat. Boom. Spawn that guy. Kill him like that. That's how I do it, at least. It's slow. It's slow! But, you know, okay. Gotta practice damage boost. Hup! Did it. This is D-Rust, so we're back to making noises. Whoops. Alright, so there we go. We got the feather. Feathers. Have you guys ever seen Freeman's Mind on YouTube? Whenever I hear the word feather or feathers, I just always think of the scientist in Freeman's Mind saying, you know, there's evidence to suggest that dinosaurs had feathers. Feathers. Because, like, the joke is that the scientists are arguing whether dinosaurs are warm-blooded or cold-blooded. It has nothing to do with the plot. Well, it's that Gordon Freeman, in the story, he's just seeing the two scientists arguing, and he's, like, joking that that's what they're arguing about. Because he sees them, like, through a window, right? So now, where this leads us eventually is that anytime I hear the word feathers, I think of the way that the scientist says it. Feathers. Oh, that was lucky. That was a nice little teleport. Don't die. Don't die. How's it going, Squall? It is wonderful to see you. I don't... Yeah, we do this at this point. Oh, it's gonna be so weird to have to reach forward to split. I should really get a foot pedal again. I had a foot pedal, but it was Flex's. Pesky angel. What do you even do? That can't be real. Why would that be a thing? No way. Something's wrong. I haven't played this game in a really long time, so I can't say for sure. But there's no way I just Myogi'd 30 seconds better than my PB. That's ridiculous. What's going on here? Like, you might be saying, Dash, your PB is over an hour. It's fucking terrible. Yeah, but... Look, we've all played floating keep percent for a day, you know. I can assure you... I don't know. I guess my PB must have had a really bad Myogi. Why do I still have this equipped? Dash, why are you doing this so slowly? I don't know, man. I just... Look. I promised Rust, okay? I'm just delivering what I promised. Okay. The frame rate is back to garbage. Oh, now it's back to good. Oh, I kind of missed my deal. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Dash, you can just tank that guy. I know. Obs, how are you? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it happens. Oops. Okay, I gotta not do the thing that I did there. Well, the thing where I die, but also the thing where I get hit by one of these, because it makes this just a little scarier, because I can't get hit. Oh, wait, we're fine, because then you just do that. Oh, wait, you can, like, skip that now. Well, it's not really a skip, but you can jump above it if you want. You do need to beat this game, Obes. It's the best game ever. Oh, it's all wrong. Everything's wrong. Well, I could have just beat him right there, but, you know. Complications. What's happening? Okay. Okay, this I can deal with. Well, that just happened. I would have still been ahead after all that terribleness. But that's okay. All that tells me is that I've got hella time to save. And it's a D rust. Okay, we'll do this properly this time. That wasn't exactly proper, but it was close enough. I, like, don't even remember where the weapons are. Got him. Boop. Okay, 30 seconds behind. Yeah, that's fine. All right, time to do Ruby or falling skip. I don't know how to do Ruby backpack. I've done it once, and I didn't even know what to do with it when I got it. Oh, okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Oh, the lag. Why can't my computer run this game? I don't understand it. Like, maybe it's like... Okay, here's the thing about frame rate. Is that when you've been looking at 60 all day, and something turns into 30... it looks like it turns into 15. Like when you just see the stark comparison of just this one to that one. It looks like the worst thing you've ever seen. And so what my point is that every time that the frame rate goes down, I don't know if it's going down to 30, but it looks like it's going down to like 15. Woo! Like right now, it's just, oh, it's so bad. Oops. Yeah! Naturally, the frame rate corrected itself when that happened. Whoops. Okay. I don't... No, that is not helping. I didn't think it would. Do the easy move, dude! Ugh! Whew! Damn it. I'm so dead. I don't know what's happening anymore. Yeah. All right. Let's go. This didn't help anything. Let's deal with a little bit of screen tearing, shall we? Screen isn't tearing right now. How am I still getting frame drops when I don't even have VSync on? Crab, how are you? Also, does that water look different? Are the graphical effects still on low? Did I not save that? Ugh! That was weird. Come on, touch your toesies. Uh-oh. Okay, gotta do it normal. This thing over here, like, needs to not be here anymore. Please. I can't do it. Okay. Fiance decided to be a weirdo? Okay, if I can get damage boost and troll cave skip in a reasonable amount of time, then this actually won't be bad. Oh my gosh, that's... Oh, I didn't lose health? Okay. I guess I got healed on it. Okay, there's my health loss. Ugh. Okay. Gonna play. Ah! That was my idea of playing it safe. I could have gone right there, but I just need to, like, mentally prepare myself for damage boosts. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Oh, I almost got it the first time, but I just forgot how to do it. There we go. Oh, so that makes up some time. All right, here we go. Amethyst fight, please. For a fist bump? Uh-oh. Eh. Look at that. I lost time after Troll Cave skip. That's pretty dumb. Oh, there's the screen tearing. You guys see it, right? Yeah, so that's pretty bad. Like, honestly, if Windows 10 would fix... If I knew for sure that upgrading to Windows 10 would make Wings of V run well, I would do it. I would do it tonight. Don't get sniped. Okay, so this checkpoint I'm really worried about, because it wastes so much time to mess this up. Oh, okay. There, okay, okay. Yeah. Alright, here's the game's one secret that it's faster to get. It'd be faster to tank right there if I was confident about this part. And yeah, I'm taking this. Oh. Oh great, turning VSync on just stuck the tear in the same spot. It didn't actually fix it. Oh, it fixed it upon a respawn. What a strange game this is. Okay. I really like this boss. This boss is like not really that hard for how hard it looks. This boss looks really hard, and it makes you look really good at the game when you do it flawlessly. It's really, I mean, it's a hard, like, don't get me wrong, it's a hard boss. When you play this game for the first time, you'll die to this boss at least 50 times, you know? It's a hard boss. I'm just saying, it's one of the easier bosses on subsequent playthroughs. Boom, flawless. Oh god, the tear. Now the tear is worse because of VSync. Whoops. Uh-oh, I screwed myself. I didn't screw myself? Hang on. What just happened? I like that, a few of the checkpoints in this area are like little air pockets in the underwaterness. It's like a nice little touch. That I don't know if Solgren has gotten enough credit for. Yeah, these places are underwater, and apparently V can just breathe underwater. But the checkpoints, the safe spots, are in air pockets. That was effed. Hang on. Oh my god, I can't believe I got that jump. There we go, I did the swag drive-by. That was so stupid. Whoops. Excuse me, V? Oh, I missed Dark Annihilator. Alright, we got through the easy part of the game. We're only a minute behind. What? Well, that'll change. Whoops. Okay, I'm about to die. Yeah. Yeah, the easy part's over. Now we have to fight fucking Skelemen. And they're the worst. Oops, I thought that fire was gonna be gone by then. Hang on. Where do you... I forgot where to go there for a second. Okay, this portal is really weird. Right, it's... I don't even remember what's in it. Okay, guy, and then... Skeleman. Okay. I gotta do this properly this time. It's a conving, then one of these guys, then we've got... Yo! Oh my gosh. These Skelemen just kick my ass. Oh my gosh, I can't play the video game. I'm dead. This portal always gives me a lot of trouble. The portal is positioned just perfectly so that in the black of it, on my TV, I just see the reflection of my face. Like, my face is the center of the portal. It's kind of distracting. Oh, please. If that had killed me, I would have been an upset boy. Okay. Excuse me? Okay. Switch to lust. Hooah! Dude, that was almost disastrous. Let this fire fade out here. Or I could have just reset. Hit the portal and reset. That's a move that's available to you in this game. One, two, three. One. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? I'm upset. I'm very upset. Three, 4, 5, 6. That was such a blunder. What's up, Kai? Hey! Huh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! Look at that. He's got a whole 2 more bars of health this time than he did last time. Last time when I just shot myself into the fiery ground instead of to the side like I was supposed to. Just spit your rocks already. I don't even need the rocks anymore. Alright, there we go. 3 minutes behind now, fellas. But that's okay. Now we start making up the ground. Hup, hup. One, two, one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No! I tried to take a shortcut. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. That time the shortcut worked. I didn't even think about doing it. I just did it. I laid down the other day. Is that like a rap term? Oh, laid down the law. I asked about a rap term. Oh, no! I am not supposed to take that checkpoint. Okay. It's damage control time. Here's why you don't take that checkpoint. Ready? Normally I would just reset, and then we would be back to the beginning. But instead now, because I'm an idiot... Hey, Luigi! Because I'm an idiot, we have to actually do this part. Ugh, go away. Okay, we did it. That was damage control. So that's why it helps to be marginally good at the game that you're speedrunning, is because every once in a while, when something unexpected happens, you can actually deal with it. Not that I'm good at this game, but I'm okay at it. When something like that happens and I have to improvise a victory, it makes me feel good. So what's the lay down the law thing? Because I rapped Monza's song, is that what you're talking about? Because I did. It was fun. What just happened? I'm fucking this up. Okay. Hup! Hip! Yep! 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 Hup! 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 Hit! Hup! Ha! Hit! Did it. Oh, just, I posted it in clips, in the clips channels of Obst and Orkinman's Discords, because I thought that those would be the people who would be interested in seeing me trying to rap a Letter 10 song. Oh my god. Oh, what's that? Alright, I'll have to see what that is later. I can't beat this part. What the fuck? Sometimes you just get completely caught up on the weirdest shit. Why can't I get past this? Oh my god. Then I couldn't kill that conving. Oh my god, I can't beat this checkpoint. What? Apparently I've got a shitload of time to save here and everything. Oh my god, I did it. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm trying to speedrun it, Luigi. So, my best time in this game is 1 hour and 5 minutes. By the way, okay, speedruns. For speedruns, check out this trick. There's a boss coming up. You guys may have heard of the ancient constructs and the epic struggle that Dying Camel had against it. Well, if you lure this guy over here, and you do it just right. You gotta do it just right. This conving, man. God, this is hard. Sometimes I can get it my first try, which is probably why I had a bunch of time to save, but now I don't. It frustrates me a lot to get hit by that conving on the way down every time. How do you find out about this stuff? Come on. There's a person in the community, in the Wings of V community, named Phraselow, who is a pioneer of this kind of stuff. He finds it. Oh, shit. It's starting to take too long, though. And I can't... Every time I go down, getting hit by this conving is also frustrating, because like, right there, it doesn't always happen. Oh, does it have to do with whether you slide off the edge? What? That one felt good. I thought for sure that was going to be it. Well, now my trick isn't cool because it's taking me 5 minutes to do it. It's so finicky. Having to do it just right. Ugh. Okay, so my issue, here's the issue, is you have to get through basically without getting hit, without touching the eyeball at the top. But if you do the flutter, you have to do the flutter to get over. Okay, alright, here's everything. There's a giant hitbox in the middle of the screen that starts the fight. And the trick is to jump over it. And in order to jump over it, you need the little bit of extra height that you get when you get hit by this conving. See, when he hits me, boop, it pops me up into the air a little bit. That gives me the height that I need to get over the hitbox. However, if you touch the eyeball on top, then you get hit again, and that stops. There we go! It stops your momentum if you get hit by the eye, if you go too high and get hit by the eye on top. So you need to just, like, perfectly thread the needle through there. But You just jump over the hitbox that initiates the battle. Oh, it's alright. It's my fault for taking 5 minutes to do it. We lost another 3 minutes on that split, but that's fine. So here's the deal also, as far as speedrunning goes. So, this was the first game I ever speedran. Also, the only other game I've ever speedran is Super Mario Bros. So, like, this is the game that I naturally started to speedrun simply because I just like it so much. I just kept playing this game over and over again because of how much I liked it. And naturally, I started wanting to go fast in it, you know? And I found the community, and... did it! And it turns out that, you know, people speedran this game. No! These fucking things. So I got my time down to 1 hour and 5 minutes. My goal is under an hour. I want to be able to beat the game in under an hour. But the problem is I kind of quit playing the game a lot. I started playing it a little bit here and there for fun, but I stopped speedrunning the game. But now... there's a tournament coming up where people are doing a tournament racing this game, and I want to be in the tournament because I love this game. It's super fun. It's just a wonderful game with a wonderful community. However, I need to de-rust. So today is my very rusty run of the game where I really shouldn't even have a split timer on screen, except that it'll inform me of what I really need to warm back up on, you know? Like Ancient Construct skip that I just did. Holy shit, apparently I gotta re-practice that. Hey, Kitten Princess. No! Okay, that hit could be very relevant in a second. I'm going to do this the fast way, and it might get me killed, but I have to do it the fast way. No! Oh, fucking good! Okay, I did it. I thought for sure I was dead there. There's some weird AI manipulation you have to do right there. Alright, this is gonna be weird. Here's weird time, okay? I gotta concentrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I fucked up, I think. I think I fucked up. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna die anyway. I know. Okay, I healed her a 7th time because I failed to heal her all the way. I noticed that her health wasn't full after the 6th heal, and I thought, oh, I missed one of the heals, so I gave her a 7th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't. I gotta practice, or I gotta pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was 6 now. I missed the 5th heal, so I double healed her on the 6th. 2, 3, 4, 5. I might have just healed her. 6, 7. We'll find out right now. 8? Okay, nope, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. I think I did it way too early. Yeah, I was way early on that. I got the setup right, though. I did the setup correctly. If I had hit her with the right timing there, it would have worked. Okay, so the reason I was counting a bunch is firstly because this boss gets stunned every 8 hits, and it's very important to know when it's going to happen. The other reason I was counting is because this boss enrages once she gets to 40% health, and if you line up the stuns just right and do a very precise trick, you can actually stun her out of doing the attack that she just did, which that attack that she just did took like 40 seconds. So it saves a lot of time to do that if you do it right. I'm in a bad way here. No, no! Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Okay, that was clenchy and awful. Okay. So yeah, that was Miyogi 2, a fun boss battle. I better start commentating the run. This is Wings of V. It was made by Solgren. It came out in late 2014? I actually saved a minute 50 on that split. What? It's a very difficult game. It's probably the hardest game that I've ever beaten. But it's also one of the most well-designed, wonderful video games I've ever played. And so at this point, this game is basically my favorite game of all time. We're doing a speed run, which means we want to beat it fast. The category is any % mortal purified. That doesn't mean very much to you. Basically, it means beat the game as fast as you can on New Game Plus mode, which allows you to start with all the weapons. No, it's not on Switch. The game was made for using a program called, what is it? Multimedia Fusion 2, I believe. Which is a really weird game engine that causes all kinds of stupid shit. Like the fact that I can't seem to have the game run well. And I think one of those things might also be that it's difficult to get on consoles that are not PC. But you should get the game on PC, it's great. What the fuck do I keep doing there? I just jumped into the lava twice in a row. We are currently in the Acropolis of Anguish. However, we are on our way somewhere else. That is actually probably my favorite level in the game. Why doesn't that door restore your HP? Okay. Don't die again. I do like this game more than Dark Souls, Kitten Princess. There we go. That's what I was trying to do every time. Why didn't I do that right? There we go. Gotta wait for this. Okay, it's puzzle time. Hope you guys like puzzles. Puzzle's over. Why didn't I do that right? Oh, some of the mistakes I'm making are just like I've never played the game before, but that's okay. I'm actually very satisfied with being within 5 minutes of PB. Some of these things, though, some of these things I'm doing. We're not, for the record, we're not going to finish the run within 5 minutes of PB because, you know, the hardest stuff is yet to come. Alright, so here we go. We are now in the Chambers, which this is probably my favorite level in the game. For some reason, the music's not playing, even though the music is one of the reasons that it's my favorite part. Wings of V, please. Give me my jams. I'm gonna reset when we hit this checkpoint to see if the mute... There it is. Oops. I did that weirdly. Why can't I do that? What the hell? So when you hit these switches, it reverses the polarity of these spikes. So you gotta hit them as you platform. It's pretty great. Except, what? Oh my gosh. I know it sounds like excuses, but I swear to you, I have not died on that part for a long, long time. There we go. Why do I have this weapon equipped? Ugh. This enemy, I don't know what it's called, but I call these Skelemen, and they're like my least favorite enemy. The way that they move, sometimes you just cannot fucking shoot them. That centaur commits suicide, don't worry about it. I'll explain next time. Actually, I have time to explain. So those centaurs, they throw a fireball, and then they jump to your last grounded position on the map. The last place that you were standing. So if the last place that you were standing was a crumbly brick, then they just end up jumping to their deaths. Okay, welcome to the Twin Orcs. This is one of the greatest boss battles ever designed in a video game. Each orc enters the stage, it does a move, and then it jumps to your position on the ground, just like the centaurs did that I was explaining. Meanwhile, the other orc does a different attack from their position. Which means that you have to know their sequence of attacks, and the fight basically becomes a dance. A dance with the orcs, where you gotta have the right footwork. And it's just the coolest thing ever. Oh, I flubbed my controls. Oh, that's bad. You also have to kill them at the same time. So now I have to be like really careful not to kill purple until I've killed red. I got good RNG. Huh. Did it. So if you don't kill the two orcs at the same time, then the one that you kill regenerates health while you kill the other one, and if it gets up to a certain amount, it comes back. Alright, time for the Path of Decay. This is my favorite song on the soundtrack. The Chambers is my favorite level, my favorite platforming section of the game. This is my favorite song in the game, but also an excellent platforming section. I mean, this whole game is just so well designed. So we've got these little things where when we touch them... Knew about the game playing it lately? So the most recent kind of development is that there's a specific part of the game that, once again, Fraslo found a way to get through a little bit more easily. So that's really exciting every time you get to do it. It's the new trick, you know? That happened a long time ago, though. Okay, this checkpoint is really hard. It's got this jump in it. So, like, you gotta hit this guy, hit this guy, hit this guy. That takes the fog wall away. And then you've got this... Oh, there we go. That super precise jump to get through there. You also gotta shoot that thing up there on the way by. Okay, this is a puzzle room. For the longest time, I didn't know how to do this room legitimately. I had a really just whack-ass terrible strat of doing it. Right there, I actually did it suboptimally, but it worked out. Make sure I'm still on the right weapon. And we are about to enter what is notoriously the game's most difficult checkpoint for the first-time players. Like, when you play this game for the first time, the next checkpoint, you can expect a lot of people to spend days on. This checkpoint right here. So, it's made up completely of crumbly bricks, and as you climb up this tower of crumbly bricks, these monsters attack you. You have to kill every single monster, because there's this fog wall up here. So it becomes a game of, like, figuring out where exactly to stand, or how exactly to climb to get these things to spawn in such a way where you can hit them. I keep dying right there. I keep landing in there. Uh-oh. Okay, well, now it's time to tank for a second. See, so you also have to get up without really getting hit very much. Because right there, you just get fucking jumped by 100 monsters. So this time I did a lot better. There we go. I have full health this time, so we can just tank this without worrying about it too much. What? He has to be all the way off screen? Is he dead? I think he's dead. Okay. Alright, here's the Super Mario World inspired. I'm sorry, this game is too good. Like, every part of this game is, like, cool and unique. We just did the climb part with all the crumbly bricks. That was cool. Guess what? Bone Snake time. Now it's time to ride the Bone Snake. And actually coming up is my favorite checkpoint of the game. I've got a lot of favorites, you know, favorite song, favorite level. Coming up is my favorite checkpoint. It's the most geniusly designed checkpoint I've ever seen. Here we go. So you come over here, and over to the right, there's one of these heart things that you gotta touch. You gotta touch this heart thing 4 times. That's why it's got 4 parts to it. So how do you touch it 4 times? Well, you have to not ride this thing, and you have to come over here and touch it, and then quick touch it again, and then this thing starts going back, so you gotta slide under it. But don't get back on top of it. Come over here. Oh, slide and get on. Oh, and then get on top of it because then that thing starts going up. So then you get the last one as you pass over and this thing... Oh, yeah, there it goes. That's the checkpoint. Holy shit. That is a great checkpoint. Alright. New mechanic time. This game isn't done being great yet. Now, we are Space Meatball. And we have Space Meatball powers. So, now, when we do the flutter move, if we hold it in, we become a meatball for a few seconds. And these clouds of gas, we suck up, and that gives us more meatball power to move on for longer. Okay, here's a crazy checkpoint. So, you have to hit this thing 3 times, only jump once on it, wait for a double tap, then come by and hit that thing, go into Space Meatball mode. Now, we still have 1 jump left. You can double jump in this game plus the flutter. You need to save your double jump, because boom, right there, you gotta be able to jump. I guarantee you, the first time you play this game, you're gonna jump twice at the beginning part to hit that thing, and then you're gonna get right there, and you're not gonna have any jumps left, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck do you do there? And then you realize, oh, way back in the beginning, you have to double tap without jumping. And every checkpoint in the game is like that. That's why this is my favorite game ever. Why? What am I doing? So this checkpoint's just kind of a gauntlet where you gotta fight some monsters, and they're all very... It trips me up a lot. Okay, I got hit way too much there. So you gotta time this so that when you drop down here, he's not looking at you. I didn't do it very well, so I gotta wait. If you do it just right, you don't have to wait at all. Here's another spot with the Suicidal Centaur. Because, see, you slide in. So when he tries to jump at where you were, he jumps up at that lip up there that he can't get to. Okay, just gotta not get rocked by this lady. There we go. And, okay. Alright, boss battle time. I hope you guys like boss battles, because this game has a lot of them. It's time for Azrael. This used to be my most feared boss. I was more afraid of this boss than any other. And then one day, out of nowhere, I beat her without getting hit a single time. And for a while after that, I started just beating her no problem every time I fought her, because I just wasn't afraid anymore. Like that little boy in Donnie Darko. I'm not afraid anymore! Right? However, then the last time I played this game for fun, she rocked my shit. So now I'm afraid of her again. Well, died there. So here's how this boss works. You can only do so much damage to her at a time. When I damage her, you see there's a blue shield that forms around her. If you do 5 damage to her right at a time, it turns red, and when she's red shielded, she's invulnerable. And then you have to wait for the red shield to die down. The red shield dies down slower than the blue shield, which is only indicating the status of the red shield. So it loses you time and damage to proc her red shield like I just did. Okay, meanwhile, the whole boss battle takes place on these skeleton platforms, which she can drop at will. And you have to hit these lost souls that are floating around, which will drop down and raise the platforms back up. Okay? Also, she spawns these portals that slowly get bigger and bigger. And, you know, you just gotta you gotta manage the portals. You can't let it... Oh! You can't let them get too big. Okay, so right now I'm in a bad position where I need to be over where she is, but the platforms are gone. So I need to, like, wait for lost souls to come over. Like that, because I can't deal with that. The left side of the arena is fucked. It is full of giant portals. So I just can't go over there anymore, basically. Luckily, she is, like, almost dead. You may also recognize her theme from the little intro that I play at the start of streams, and we did it. Bitch! Alright, and now we are in the final area of the game, the Heart of the Baneful. So we have our friend Amethyst with us. She was previously a boss, but, you know, that was only because she was tricked. And now she's on our side. She's been on our side the whole game. But only now is she actually choosing to help us with her super angel powers. Okay, here is a deceptively difficult checkpoint. It doesn't look very hard because you can just kind of tank all this stuff. But this right here is like, God, that part is like really difficult. You don't see the intro? Okay, I'll play it again after this run. I gotta start just sharking that jump. I feel like I do better doing that. Shark is a person in the community. Okay, so. Alright, here we go. Remember the bad guy? The last boss? Here he is. This is the main bad guy of the whole game. This is Joel. So here we go. Alright, so he's got a yellow bar on top of his health bar on the bottom. That fills up, that's the piss meter. It fills up with piss every time that you touch this skull, or you touch the piss cloud that's on the top of the screen. The more piss that you get in your meter, the faster the boss moves. So you want to keep it low, because that way he moves slowly. Now, he occasionally does this move, which raises these spikes. You gotta hit the spikes back at him. That does a shitload of damage. Otherwise, you do extra damage if you hit him in the heart. The heart's kind of his weak point. Unless you're spiking him. When you throw spikes at him, you want to hit him in the head. I won't get into what happens if the piss meter fills up unless it happens. It's probably gonna happen because the boss is only half done and I'm almost dead. Well, it's actually, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Oh, right. Not only does the piss make him move faster, he also gets, it also makes you take more damage, I think. I could have gone for a triple there. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. You can hit him with all 3 spikes if you're really good, and you really should do that if you're speedrunning. Ah, see, the triple spike is hard to get, though, because the 3rd spike is just so far away from him. And a lot of the time where I want to break the 3rd spike is the time that is when I'm spending time trying to, actually shoot the first spike into him. Okay, so I ran out of orbs right there, so I wasn't able to shoot the spike into him because I didn't have enough orbs to fire, which is something that you kind of got to manage in the fight, which is difficult because you want to shoot all your orbs at this stupid skull so that it doesn't piss you. Because this skull doesn't actually behave the same way that the Miyogi skull does. The Miyogi one has, like, impact when you hit it. That one you can only barely influence. Alright, we did it. Alright, so there we go. We have vanquished Joel and saved the world. Except, wait a minute. In the cutscene that I skipped, he actually showed his true form. He exploded into some kind of crazy-looking snake weird demon. And he ran away, so now we need to follow him. Oh, split. Actually, I guess I gotta skip that because I was way late on it. Alright, so here we go. This boss is way more complicated. I hope you're ready. Here he is. Supreme Joel. This is Joel's true form. Alright, so here we go. This boss, you are constantly losing health the entire time. The boss is just poisonous. His stage is poisonous. It kills you just to be close to him. That's how powerful he is. Now, as you're fighting him, though, your angel buddies are helping you out. Fiora, the green... Or is it Fiola? I think it's Fiola. Fiola, the green angel, is dropping health orbs. These health orbs will counteract the poison. Basically, you get hit for about 15 damage by poison every cycle of her dropping an orb, and the orbs heal you for 15 health. So technically they heal you a little bit more than you're getting poisoned, but it's not reliable. Now, okay, also every once in a while he does that. He goes down and he says, "You are nothing to me." When he does that, Ira in the red here, who's surfing the hype wave right now, she will put up a shield that will save you from that hit. Otherwise, that hit is just a one-hit kill and you just die because the boss just screams at you and you die. Okay, meanwhile, he also occasionally goes up high into the air like that. And when he does that, Amethyst puts down an ice trap, which will freeze him for a second, and that's your main point to get in a lot of damage. Now that he's under 40% health, he has enraged, which means that a lot of his attacks are essentially doubled, like these orbs here. He shoots out 2 sets instead of just 1 now. Whoops! Also, when he bites like that, he spawns a worm now because he's enraged. When he lasers, he comes back down with the laser, which he wasn't doing before. So all these things he wasn't doing before. I haven't even talked about him moving yet. The way that he moves around the stage is you have to pay a lot of attention to. You see how there's like an anus under him right now? That means that the next time that he does his moving... okay, he's dead. That means that the next time that he moves, that's where he's going. And you have to always know where he's moving next, or you're gonna get fucked. And there you go, we beat the game in an hour and 14 minutes. Yeah, I know, Luigi, and I failed also. Squall, I'm very excited about the fact that I just beat him in 1 try. While explaining. Yeah, that, so the thing about the losing health, Luigi, is that it's just one of the mechanics. One of the mechanics of the fight is the fact that you need to grab, the health orbs. And that's the idea. You know what I mean? The mechanic isn't that you're always losing health. The mechanic is that Fiola is dropping health orbs, and you have to collect them. And that's just one of the things that is part of the fight, you know? And the way that they do that, the way that it's been designed is to get you to have to go around and collect the orbs is make you lose health if you don't. Yeah. It's one of those things, too, where it's like, people see this boss, or they play against this boss, and they're like, this is bullshit, it's cheating, what the boss is doing. It's stupid that you lose health all the time. But if you think about it, if you didn't have to collect the orbs, the boss would be less fun. It would be less cool, it would be less well-designed. What a great video game. This game is just so good. So I wonder what happened with my Miyogi split, where I was gold 30 seconds ahead. I wonder if it's because Solgren fixed the charers, or sorry, materializers, the way that they spawn. Maybe that was just 30 seconds for me. Who knows? Alright, I told you guys I would roll my intro again. Hang on. There it is. Yeah, from back when I said that this was super effective. Yay. Okay. Well, so the question is, do we do another run? Yeah, I think we do. Boop. Yeah, let's save that gold. Whatever. Okay. That's right, another one. Let's go. I very much dislike the fact... Oh, it reminds you of Sega? Yeah, well, it's got the white and, it's got the white and blue. Which I actually still use the white and blue, but that's, it's inspired by Metroid. Alright, let's go. So yeah, the reason that we play New Game Plus is because this game has 6 hidden weapons in it for 7 weapons total. And the game is just more fun and a more interesting speed game with all the weapons. So we play New Game Plus so that you can utilize all the weapons. By the way, how do you guys like that big-ass screen tear in the middle? That's what I was complaining about on the Discord today, Squall. Oops, I always do that. I think that the cutscene is gonna play right away, like it does right there. Maybe, Squall. I think I've got just D-Rust to do before I worry about a new trick. But I mean, I really should. Oops. Oh, get fucked. Oh, you're running V at an event? I mean, I would say if you don't have issues right now... Oh! Because you have to play on their machine. Yeah, I'm wondering if Windows 10 would help. I took Cake's advice and I'm on Arrow now. But even when I have VSync on, so right now I have a big ugly tear happening. If I turn VSync on, I still have the tear. It's just like in a single line. Instead of it being in like kind of a double tear. Ah. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Huh. Wait. See that? Hang on. Oh, no, I get it. I was gonna say, how could I have saved time over last time and have it not be gold when it was gold last time? But no, last time I didn't PB, so that's not my new split. Long loading times. Oh, on Windows 10. Dash, why are you still on Sloth? Don't ask me. Jeez. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was... I don't even want to tell you the mental steps that led to that. That was real bad. Well, okay, what happened was I thought that my first jump was going to be too short. And then it wasn't, and then I like super overcompensated and went like really early on the next jump, and I just wasn't concentrating on the second jump because I thought for sure I was already dead. I love how I always get hit right there because of how the game works. You know what I'm talking about. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Oh, I missed so many hits there. Huh. Pop, 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 pop. This part's weird. Don't worry about it. That's one of the... So, okay, so what you do right there is that you can skip that part if you have a double jump. That is the only checkpoint in the game that is mid-air. And so, the game doesn't know to take away your double jump when you load that file, if you were just playing a file where you did have double jump. Which means it's one of those things that I typically hate in a speedrun, and I think has no place in any speedrun and does not belong, is the idea that you need to already have a save file that it has double jump in it, and you need to go into that file. But there's a couple reasons that it's okay in this game. The first reason is simply that it gets you to skip the falling section, which is the worst speed part of this game. As far as this game being a good speed game, this game is a perfect speed game, except that part sucks in the context of a speedrun, because it is very random. The other reason that it's okay is because this is a new game plus. This is a new game plus category. Like I was saying before with having all the weapons. The category means that you have double jump on another file already. So I always think you can slide under that. Well, I performed pretty terribly there. I mean, we did a lot of damage really fast, but thanks, buddy. Oh, jeez. What's happening? Okay. This is perfect. Good, good. Wait, you don't have to go in here. Gotta talk to that guy. What? Okay. Alright. Tap those. Fuck! I screwed this up again. No! Alright. So I'm taking some very bad deaths here. That one was because I got hit by that thing's ass on the way down the first time. Okay. That was almost a disaster. There's a couple parts that I just find faster to hit the next checkpoint and get rid of the enemies. And when I say I find it faster, I mean I'm not good enough to do it the real way, and so that's my strategy. Which I'm fine with. I love when everyone's got their own little things. Alright, so here's that new thing I was talking about, the new hotness. Oh, that skip right there did not used to be a thing. I mean, no skip was always a thing, but that was like the most recent thing. So I just got hit by Amethyst's opening fireballs? That's interesting. Okay. I just couldn't dodge any of her attacks. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was disastrous as well. Oh no. Oh no. I just died to Amethyst 2 times. So by the way, I don't usually do 2 runs in a row of this game because it doesn't work. I can't play this game twice in one day. Because this happens. Is it just me, or does she do rocks like once every 8 times you fight her? It's funny how the background to this fight is so, like, weird and crazy and seemingly distracting. But, I don't even notice it, ever. I've thought about making a game. My last venture into making a game was basically, I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to clone The Binding of Isaac, because I just want to know if I can do it and if I can physically finish a project. And I didn't finish it. In fact, I hardly got into it at all. I had something cool put together, but yeah, I'm not a very creative person. I actually went to college for video game design for a while, except that before I could do video game design, I had to do a bunch of bullshit. And it was ITT Technical Institute, which was literally a scam. So, yeah, nothing came of that either. Good old for-profit schools. Let's hire 2 people who don't know anything to show you YouTube videos for 4 hours a day on how to do stuff. That's $20,000 a year well spent. That's seriously how the program was. We had 2 teachers. The 2 teachers didn't really know anything about video games. And they taught us everything through YouTube videos. Or just standing in front of the class reading the textbook to us. As if their goal that day was just to fill time. Because they had nothing. I didn't do this the fast way. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That was my college. Well, it was ITT Technical Institute. That was the college I went to. That's what I was just complaining about. Ah. Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, I now, of course, realize, here's the thing about it. To get, like, super real, is that I know that you don't get into video game design by going to college. That's not how you do it. You get into video game design by having a job and doing it on the side as a hobby because it's an art form. And some people make a very good game and they make it big. Their game gets popular, boom, suddenly that's their job. And that's awesome. But you don't go to college and study and say, this is going to be my job as soon as possible out of college or whatever. However, I was pressured into going to college because when I was in high school, all I heard about all the time was about how nobody will get anywhere in life if they don't go to college. And I was basically made to think that I would be homeless if I didn't, and I would be a failure to everybody if I didn't go to college. So, I picked a program that suited my interests, even though it was not advisable. And yeah, it really is almost like they tell kids that just to keep the system working, you know? Whoops. But I think that's because most of what I pay attention to are fields where the people who get into them don't go to college. For example, video game design. And also, I'm I do network engineering for my actual job. You don't go to college for that. You just get certified for that. You know, you have to be educated and take a test and get a certification. But that's what it is. It's a certification to do your specific job. And that's how it, you know, that worked out much better. I know. Yep. I know, Luigi. If I could have gotten certified in high school, you know? Alright, so the deal with this boss is that he only has so many moves, right? And he does a certain amount of moves before he does his big dick laser. When he does his big dick laser, it kills you in one hit. But you stop his big dick laser by throwing minecarts at him like that. Which means, since there's only 3 minecarts available, that means that you essentially have a time limit in order to beat that boss. Because if he does so many moves that he is able to do that move 4 times, then you don't have a way to stop it anymore. Alright, now we are in the Underworld. The Unterwald. Das Unterwald. I think that's German for underworld. Oh my, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I couldn't kill that tree. Just kept knocking me around. And I was just standing in the fire the whole time. This fucking asshole right here. Well. Alright. Took it slow this time. Damn it. So this part of the game gets really hard for me simply because now you start seeing these black portals everywhere. And I find it very difficult to get by the portals. I mean, they kill you if you touch them. That's the thing about them. They fucking kill you. What? I forgot that conving comes down at that spot. Okay, I did very poorly on this portal last time. Let's hope to do better this time. Guy, help! Well, I killed the Skeleman really fast, but I also got hit by everything else, so that might be a net negative. Oh, no, okay. Alright, we killed everything. So, I did that pretty well compared to usual. Huh. Ooh, what? I actually wasn't sure how this part works. Because I've never... I don't know if I've ever done it legitimately like I just did. I usually do some kind of tanking shenanigans. In fact, I tried to tank it right there, just in a different way than usual. Yeah, I think we keep this equipped. Yep, for that. Equip this for these guys. One, two, three. Hup! Alright. I think here's about where some of you came in last time. Three, four, five, six. Two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, this boss is great. I love that he switches between horizontal and vertical modes, and like now it's like it was at the beginning where it's horizontal, but now he's going left instead of right, and it just makes it feel completely different. And holy shit, he just did rock attack twice, and I blew it both times. That would have been so fast if I had done that correctly. Boop. Okay. Now we have to... There's 3 ways to go. Each way has a key at the end of it. We gotta collect the 3 keys. Whoa! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna play that safe this time and go over there. Get the key. Now, there's a checkpoint here for you to try to get back, but, like, why would you do that when you can just reset and go back to this checkpoint down here? We'll see a similar concept here. Don't take that checkpoint. Why would you take that checkpoint? Because if you don't take it, then you can grab this, and now when I reset, I'll go all the way back here and ready to go the 3rd way. And once again, you can take that checkpoint and go up there and you have to fight your way back. Or you can just hit the reset button, come back here. It's just kind of a funny way, funny part, how that part is designed. Alright, this part, speaking of fun parts. Did it. Alright, remember this part? And remember how I said I'm really bad at getting around these portals? And that's why I think that this part of the game is so difficult? Well, now you get to see me get sucked into portals so much. Ah. Oh! I just got sucked. That was terrible. That just wasn't even okay. I know exactly what happened there. I tried to slide, but I had already fallen off the edge, which made me flutter instead. Which made me go up instead of right. The problem was that there was a black hole up. Alright. Let's see if I can do this part a little faster this time. I can be ahead. I have a chance to be ahead if I do this on my next try. Done it. We're ahead. So my issue before, the reason that I was failing it so much, is that I need to flutter later. So that I go, uh-oh, I just need to tank this because I'm dumb. Now, this doesn't mean we're going to PB. I'd put our chances at a PB at about 1%. Because I'm just so rusty at every other aspect of the game, and really, we're like getting into the hard stuff now. I forgot how to do this properly, so we'll just do that. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just did that properly. Okay, resets. I sometimes you'll see me just hit the reset button and die out of nowhere. It's because I'm resetting cycles. Like these brutes, the way that they walk, the like right there, the position of these swirlies and stuff, it's all based on a global timer that resets when you respawn. And so in order to make it predictable, I just die and then go. And we base our timing off of, you know, doing it that way. This is such a beautifully designed section. No! I didn't do the AI manipulation correctly. And I got hit right there somehow. Okay, you have to flutter right there. That makes that thing way overshoot you, which gives you time to come over there like that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I'm going for Miyogi skip again. Well, it's enrage skip. You skip her enrage attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I fucked it up. How do I keep ruining this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, it's not that hard. What the hell? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I get it? 2. I did it! I did the Miyogi skip! So, remember that long-ass enrage attack before where she released that fiery skull? She made all the boulders drop for like 5 minutes. She did a big swirl of fire. She threw fireballs all over the place. Remember that? She didn't do it this time. And with that, we got a gold split and we're 4 minutes ahead. And the reason that that happened was that I stunned her at like on basically the frame that she started to try to do the big enrage attack. I stunned her. And you have to, so the way that that works is that every 8 times that you hit her, it stuns her. And but every time that you hit her, she gets that little shield. That's what the yellow bar means, is that that's her shield. And if you hit her while her shield is up, you heal her. So at the beginning of the fight, if you heal her, or actually really technically any time in the fight, if you heal her 6 times, it lines up her health perfectly so that the so that you can get her down to you can get her down to 40% health. Hang on, I had to concentrate there. You can get her down to 40% health at such a time where then she does a certain move. And as she starts the move, which you know because she says, "Eat this." When she says that, you hit her down into enrage health, which means that she will try to enrage after she's done casting the spell. So you just hit her again, the 8th hit, the stunning hit, right at that moment. And you interrupt her enrage attack. Oh my gosh. I guess you have to reset now in order to get the music to start playing in the chambers. That's weird. Hey, Nina Wiener, I don't know why I can't do this checkpoint today. This is freaking me out. That's it. That's all you have to do. Ah. Fucking Skeleman. The way these things move is so annoying. You've been playing Blood? I remember playing that game. It was the only game I knew of that you could just like play it off of a flash drive. So it was a game that I could just have on a flash drive and play in school. And then I was the coolest kid because we were in the computer lab. and you know, kids were doing work and shit. But I knew how to use a computer, so I could get all the work done in like a second. And then sit there and play Blood. Okay, gotta focus. Oh, shit. What's happening? I fucked up. Give me good disco ball RNG, please. No, this makes things weird. I got trapped. That was the weirdest improvisation I ever had to do. I can't believe I just beat that boss that way. That was awful. That felt... Oh, that was exciting, though. Like, I really... Yeah. That, like... That was not supposed to go that crazy. I'm glad Squall was here to appreciate how close that actually was. Like, the thing is, sometimes she swings an axe first, Maxie, and sometimes she jumps first. And when she jumps first, I can kinda handle it, but that time I didn't, and I forgot. And it made me have to, like, completely improvise her section. Oh, why did I do that? That would have been, like, pretty fast for me to get through this checkpoint. Just do the checkpoint. I can't stick this landing. Oh, no. There, that's how you do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got really flustered there. So last time I thought that I did it wrong, and I tried to correct that this time, and I didn't, so now my... Okay, this Path of Decay is falling apart. It'll be okay if I can just have a decent Azrael. Oh, I did that twice last time. Uh-oh. These skeleton men, I hate the way they move. They are my least favorite enemies in the game because of the way that they move. I just don't get it. They sit there and they float where you can't shoot them. And like move with you so you can't shoot them. And then when they jump at you, they like curve ball so that they always hit you. I'm getting very flustered. He just killed me again. Alright. Yeah. I can't. I'm failing to take the pressure. Because this is a real run ever since Miyogi 2. However, what that means is that I think I have the skills to PB a lot more than I thought I did. I thought today's runs were going to be like an hour and a half long, you know? And the first one was an hour 15. But now this one had a point where it was 4 minutes ahead. However, I think that pretty much just undid the 4 minutes. That's about how long it felt like it took to do that checkpoint. Of course, you know, I have to realistically be thinking about how well did I do in my PB. Did my PB have a strong end game? Or a strong early game? I don't know. It probably had a strong end game. Just judging by... What am I doing with my fingers? Quit thinking about it and just do the checkpoints. Okay. I'm doing things like right there. I didn't even remember what button it was to go through doors. And I had to stop and look. I can't play anymore. These black holes, man, they are my worst nightmare. Oh! What? I like wasn't even looking at the brute there. Okay. Alright, we're losing all kinds of time. Hopefully I can just finish off Azrael. See how much time we lost on path. Ooh, oh no. Whew. Okay. So we lost 2 minutes 55 seconds on that fight. We are now only a minute 23 ahead. But as long as I don't completely shit the bed on these next 2 bosses, we should be fine. That jump I find to be pretty much the hardest jump in the game. Ugh. Well, remember what I said about not shitting the bed here. Played that super safe. Okay, okay. Let's just have a good Joul fight. Damn, I sacrificed hitting the skull to try to go for a triple. I didn't even get it. I can't hit these spikes. What? Okay, now he's cruising speed because I've touched the skull so much. No! What the fuck happened? I was so close to a enrageless kill that would have saved me time. And I don't even know what happened. I just got launched off the pad. Like he was just moving too fast. I couldn't predict him. I still just keep straight up missing spikes with my orbs. Okay. So now we're 6 seconds behind, which means we're just down to the wire with, gosh, if only my Path of Decay wasn't just such a pile of shit. Because, like, I really clutched it out on Twin Orcs, and then just blew it in Path of Decay. And then at the end of that Joul fight, where I had to fight him twice because I died at the very end because I just got launched off the platform out of nowhere. I don't even know how much time I have to beat Joul. I don't know if I did well in my PB. Yeah, I beat him in one try, it looks like. I have to start over after that, if I have any chance here. Good RNG there. Ugh. Oh. Oh, I did hit it. 36 seconds behind. So yeah, that was just that first failed attempt that that I missed that on. Now, just to make sure this lines up. Yeah. So, 36 seconds behind RTA. A minute 20 behind in-game. What does that mean? I don't know. Alright. Well, we did 2 runs. That second run, I am very surprised got as good as it did. If I can not do so poorly in the early game, particularly on, looks like Amethyst. Oh, right, if I hadn't died twice on Amethyst, I would have done it. If I hadn't died that first time on Jaul, I would have PB'd. So yeah. But that basically just means I just need to play this game again one of these days, and I will get a PB easy. I think that my sub 1 hour goal is definitely within reach with my strats. Miyogi skip was huge, but on top of that, apparently my library was just awful on my PB, and so even though Miyogi skip saves like 40 seconds, we saved 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So that was a big deal. Alright, well, I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the night, because I've got about an hour and a half. More usual streaming time. But for now... Oh, wow, I didn't even open my Soylent that I brought down for the stream. Wait a minute, Solid Squall. You had to stop playing your Game & Watch? What Game & Watch game were you playing? Oh, shit. Yeah, very good practice. I know, Squall. Okay. So, I guess what I kind of want to do is chart out more of that Oak Pantheon song. But I'm not sure. We could also just, like, play a retro game or something. I could play something on PC for a little bit. First, I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay. I'm not wearing headphones today. Alright. So my fingers are a little sore. This is definitely more workout that than my fingers have gotten in a while. But I actually thought maybe a good thing to do would be to load up my other file, Darkheim Watch, and let's practice a thing or two. We need to practice Ancient Constructs skip. I got it a little faster that time. Oh wait, you can't practice it. Because this puts you here, and the wall gates you. Right. Oh, I did restore my original file. This is my 89-hour file. Okay. Great. However, this file is missing Deja Vu, wait. Yeah, Deja Vu Flawless. I got this on a different file. What up, Flex? I was 4 minutes, 40 seconds ahead after Miyogi 2. And then I just botched it. Just botch-a-roonied the rest of the game. Actually, I didn't botch Twin Orcs. I clutched out Twin Orcs and then botch-a-roonied the rest of the game. Hang on, somebody posted some kind of lay down the law thing earlier. What was this? Spark, I need you to settle down a little bit. Oh, right. Right. I suppose what I could do is just... excuse me? Oh, right. Windows Classic is, like, kinda weird. What do I... Oh, no, get off the dashboard. What do I do? You come here and you go to, like... Wait, is it clips? Clips of my channel. Oh, wait, first I'm gonna show you guys a clip of Microfrog playing... Final Fantasy. I want to watch this in, like, the normal... Yeah, watch on clips page. Okay, alright, alright.
Okay, you see that scene where people are arguing with...
Hang on, hang on.
Okay, you see that scene where people are arguing with a chocobo's ass? Alright, you go through here. Where's the chocobo ass?
That's all. I thought that was great. Here's Flex Retro playing some Mario Bros.
You just make it like it's 1-1 underground. Then you walk through it like that. But this one is like, oh. Well,
Okay, that was like playing
you
weirdly.
just make it like it's 1-1 underground. Then you walk through it like that. But this one is like, oh, well, there you go. You just make it like it's 1-1.
Here's Pistachio playing some Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh no. I guess I'm gonna punch him right in the crotch. Tater! Punch him in the crotch.
It's just out of nowhere. This was a good one.
Alright, well, we're gonna die to Ridley. It was prophesized 3 minutes ago. What? No! Ugh! Nice. Good job. Good job, Becky. Real good. We're gonna die to Ridley.
Excellent. Oh, what else do we got here? I don't know. Oh yeah, then there's like real old ones. Alright, so hang on. Oh hey, we got one today. What did I save? Wait. 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 I don't know what's happening there. Squall. I mean, I kind of saved it. Wait a second. There's clips of me charting. Why? Here's what I was being told about earlier though. Spark, I need you to settle down a little. Oh, I hit the switch and fell down. Yeah, it was a little dicey. Spark, I need you to settle down a little bit. I'm gonna ask you something, alright? Real talk, alright? The next message that you're gonna put in to chat, just don't, okay? The one after that, feel free. Feel free to put in the one after that, but just the next one, just leave it. Leave it. Leave it in the ether. There we go. You know, sometimes people just need to do what I said. Okay, what's this? They should be one measure in length. There are exceptions. Why would someone clip this? Who clipped this? In the middle of a drum fill. Yes, this makes sense. Neener. Neener, why would you clip me just reading rules? What about this one? Maybe this one's better. Bad back? Hello, Crab. We're charting Mons' song today. Oh, that's true, Flex. That's true. Now we all know that Neener Wiener uses that mode. Theater mode. That's it. What's this?
Oh my fucking good.
Why don't any of these clips play right? They like have to catch up. They play it a little bit, and then they have to catch up after that. What the hell is this? Oh, No More Heroes. Ooh, Bloodborne. Some good Bloodborne stuff. I hope so.
That's a serious condition that we shouldn't make fun of. All right, let's go. Yeah, I made it.
Yeah, I did a jump and stuff, but where's...
I got a chunk, Sai.
Alright. What's this other one? I know that there's a good Bloodborne one in here somewhere. And it's in this area. Yeah, it's not going to be that one. Alright, alright. We're done with clips. Oh shit, I keep refreshing chat by accident. Okay. What do I do to practice? I don't know how to practice this game anymore. You go watch and I guess I could practice Miyogi skip to make sure that I do it every time. Let's see if I can get another Miyogi skip. There's not pressure on this one though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I fucked it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, jeez. 1, 2, 3. What did I just do? 3, 4, 5, 6 heals. And then 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You will die.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, I didn't get it. That was the right setup. I just didn't hit her at the right time. So Squall, if you're still here, where do you time it? When she throws out the rocks, I try to time it where the middle of the rock is on the bottom of the window frames. But when it was extended to a larger trick, to where it's like a 5-frame trick now, were those frames given earlier or later, do you think? Oh, this is what you're trying to learn? Yeah, because before it was a one-frame trick, and you wanted to line it up where they were in the middle, like you know. But yeah, apparently Solgren made it so that there's more frames. I wonder if they're before or after, because if you're still going for it on that one frame, then you could have infinite frames before or after to do it, and you would still be at like a 50% shot if you're trying to hit it on that frame. It should be after. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. What else was I gonna practice? Oh, I should really practice Azrael. I'm just... This boss frightens me. Hello, Lust. I'm certainly getting better performance with arrow disabled, but I still am getting performance issues. And, like, I knew that it would come to this eventually. Sort of, but I am just gonna have to have VSync off and deal with the screen tearing. Now, normally I'm fine with that. I play every game with VSync off. I don't use VSync because of issues. But in this game, if I have arrow disabled, the tearing is like... The tearing is crazy. Sometimes, and then sometimes it disappears for several minutes. Okay. I'm getting my ass kicked here. Oops. I find I do best on this fight when I'm on the upper level and just shooting orbs at Azrael. Just kind of jumping and shooting. Except that right now I'm going really slow. I used to do this fight with greed because I thought it made portals easier to dispatch, and I didn't melee Azrael anyway. But meleeing with pride is quite effective. It's a good way to just, well, as pride does, just blast her with the amount of damage that you need to. What? That's the second time that I destroyed a portal and an arm came out of it. Well, I didn't even see that third shard, but, the problem for me with practice is that I just don't play well when I'm not under pressure, you know? Yeah. But I still think that the practice is valuable, even if I'm dying, you know? Oh! I went under and then I tried to jump and I hit the bottom of the platform and then I just got like sucked in like it was a Mario underwater level. Alright. We did 2 runs of this game today. That's plenty of that. What can we just mess around with for a little while? A lot of the time that's what that one game is good for. Devil Daggers, that's it. I haven't played The End Is Nigh in a while. Yeah, I'm missing flawless ancient constructs. Yeah. You know what? Let's do that. Let's fight ancient constructs a bunch. Whoops. I don't really even know what what my strategy should be for this. Like, should I... fuck. Should I use greed and try to go fast? Yeah, the thing is, like, I have trouble beating ancient constructs. This is the only thing that's easy. Oops. Oh, right. Oops. What? I thought he was dead. Ah. Accidentally enraged middle again. Ah. It's the Medusa heads that I can't deal with. I mean, this attack I can deal with because of the mirror phenomenon, but just like the randos, like that fucking thing that just came out and hit me, I don't know how to deal with those. Whoops. So yeah, as you can see, I can't even beat Ancient Constructs. I think this is the hardest boss in the game, and I can't beat it. I have beaten it, but I find it to be the most difficult thing in the entire world. Eh. What if we do this? I feel like this is maybe kind of the way to go for flawless. Because you can stand on the ground, which makes it easier to know where things are going. Yeah. I do find it really easy to... I still died, and I find it very easy to accidentally hit pinkies. Oh well. So yeah, just the random Medusa heads that get spit out by the left side tower are just the death of me. Oh, see, you're like right there. I turned after firing the weapon, and the weapon turned and hit the pinky. Nah. Whoops. Okay, what I'm curious about is when these come back, if I wait long enough, the right statue will become vulnerable again. And maybe just keeping things slow is the strat. Basically do the picky strat and only enrage the right side. I don't know. When the eyeballs run away from you, it's really hard to hit him with gluttony without accidentally shooting the middle statue. Like, it's actually easier to deal with the eyeballs from the right side, because if they're pink, or from the left side, I mean, because if they're pink, you just ignore them, and if they're, yellow, then you just turn and shoot them. Eh. So yeah, that's this boss for me. Whoops. Oh, well. Oh, well, fuck. It all went to shit. I feel like if I'm going for this hit all three every time picky strat, then I shouldn't knock the... I should leave more health remaining on the statues, because as I run left and right, I'm gonna accidentally shoot them with orbs. I just purposely enraged the middle statue without thinking about the consequences. I just thought it was time to enrage the middle statue. So yeah, I can't even beat the boss. That's why when Ancient Construct Skip was found, I was like kind of mad because I could beat Ancient Constructs at that point, and I thought that it was like, I just didn't like a whole boss skip because I love the boss. I love all the bosses in the game. But at the same time, it's like, well, now I don't have to fight the hardest boss in the game. So at least it's that one. Indeed, I tried. I will try again. One day I'll do it, you know? One day I'll do it. Ooh. Remember this game?